What's going on, guys? I'm back with the G35 2009 Infiniti G35 Journey, two-wheel drive. And I did a video on this car about the BCM and the ECU. So if you're sitting in the car, the ECU and the BCM is located on the passenger side footwell. You got to take the glove box out and all that. And the ECU is right there. That's the ECU. It'll be a 10 millimeter nut right there, and then it's a 10 millimeter nut at the bottom. Right, it's supposed to be right there. And the ECU has 3 plugs that come off. Now that I have on the floor is the BCM. The BCM mounts like in the footwell on the side. And that's your blower box. That's a blower motor. So you see like the mold on the ground from the carpet getting wet. So the issue I was having was when I cranked the car up, the gauge cluster would light up, the miles would work, but none of the hands worked. The RPMs didn't work, the temp hand didn't work, the fuel hand didn't work, the fuel range didn't work. All the check engine lights, all that worked, but the actual hands, which should be moving, didn't actually move. Everything was zeroed out. So it looked like I was on empty on gas. It looks like the car hadn't warmed up and the RPMs was on 0, but the car was running and I was driving the car, but I couldn't tell the temp or the gas. My issue was this fuse box. When you peel this back and you look in the driver footwell, right behind the parking brake is your fuse box. I went to the junkyard and replaced this entire fuse box and made sure all the fuses and relays was good, because there's relays on the back and there's fuses on the front. I made sure everything was good. I got a fuse box from the junkyard, probably 10 bucks, replaced it, and all my gauges came back on and everything worked like normal. So if your gauge cluster is acting up, don't replace the gauge cluster. Go to the junkyard, get you a fuse box for the driver footwell and replace it, and see if the lights stop flickering or the gauges start back working.